I don't want to be a sort of like, um, this is going to happen or something person, or like somebody that's claiming, I hope this doesn't happen, but it appears that this sort of immigration and asylum seeking has been the highest that it's ever been in history, if GPT is true. And that's concerning because we already have a. One of the points was that Americans that are already citizens can't even find the work. So I find it so weird that I'm in this time, to be honest with you. I find it so strange that I was born. I could have been born in any fucking time, and it's this time. It's definitely not, yeah. Whew. But yeah, it's, I think we need to actually create a UBI. Like, no kidding. Like, we actually have to. And we have to, I mean, at least create the infrastructure for one. If we do not, we are the stupidest fucking country. If we do not. We need to create a UBI. We need to create, we need to advance this and advance these technologies. Tamara's eating steak. We need to do this. We won't. Come on, Joe. You got this. You can do this. Come on, all of you disagreeing representative fucks. Come on. The future is in your hands. Literally. In times before, I've said this as well, in times before a shitty government has been, not sort of completely detrimental. But we really need to improve. If we don't, we will fall and we will fail. And this involves everybody. This is not your political party. The UBI is not red or blue. It really isn't. It's a technology thing. It has nothing to do with your political affiliation. It's a numbers thing. And then the argument I also saw GPT was saying that, well, then we create sort of incentives for people to make small businesses, and then immigration people immigrate can make small businesses, and then it'll be all fine, and that's how we can create jobs too as well. It's like, all right, so what happens then when the small businesses fail and nobody can afford anything? So then do we have the whole SBA PPP loan situation again? Like, I don't know. Fuck the election. I'm sorry, but fuck the election. I would vote Trump. If I really had a choice, I'd probably vote Trump. I'd vote for both of them, to be honest with you, if I could. I was thinking about doing that, writing Trump and Harris, and writing in Trump and Harris. But this is all fluff. There's nothing here. If you are listening to this, you are saying, But whoever does win, you'll have to address this. And keep in mind, Joe does not resign or is not out of the office until January 20th. So it's like, fuck, what are we doing? The borders are open. So it's the highest rate ever in history. It's the highest fucking rate. Our country is the highest ranking of immigration and asylum. Something's going to break, and I don't want it to break. We have to do a UBI. We fucking have to. Even if it's a fucking dollar, set the fucking thing up, please, for the love of God. For the love of the future and the love of God, please set up a UBI. Please. Please. And with that, you'd have to then tax the fuck out of these corporations. The Amazons and the Googles and the ones that don't belong anywhere because they belong on the internet. You have to tax them. And, then it turns into well, what if they go somewhere else? You know, what if they go to another country? Well, then I say, and this is why I mentioned the sort of the global contract of I forget what there's an article about it, where these companies as Google and Amazon, they really can't go anywhere. It reminds them that they're on Earth and they can't escape taxes. That's something that we all can get behind, no matter what country you're from. We should have done this fucking years ago. We should have done this 10 years ago. We should have saw this coming. Another thing you can do is mandate that they you know, there's sort of there is a displacement in the BPOs. You know, you call a company that's sort of considered American, and then somebody that's not American answers. This isn't you know, I'm not trying to disparage, but it's true. You know, we can't keep exporting labor due to the internet. The internet has changed everything, and we still haven't even addressed the fucking internet. There is. I'm going to try not to panic here, but it's like, fuck. We need a UBI. Like I said, even if it's $1, we need the system to be set up. You need to merge. I mean, these are all, yeah, this is all, maybe the merging is too much, but at some point you'll have to. I feel like a fucking alien, man. I feel like either everybody has these sort of thoughts and they give up on them, or it's like, or they just don't even think about it. And I'm only thinking about it because I don't have it. If I don't know, if I had known about this asylum immigration thing, I would have been talking about this a lot sooner. But I just fucking found out about it. I'm like, what? This is what's really happening? And so I can only assume that most people don't know about this. It's in your hands, Joe. Mr. President, it's in your hands. It's in your hands, representatives. It's in your hands, please. Build us, you know. We gotta build. Or, you know, and maybe that is the thing. There are older people that say, well, I'm gonna be gone anyways. Fuck that. I don't know. I don't want to go into some, like, speech or rant or something to nobody. But fuck, we have to just fucking do the UBI, for fuck's sake. Do the damn thing. You have to. At least come up with some, like, we are working on an infrastructure where citizens have some sort of UBI. This is beyond COVID. This is like, I don't know. COVID was fine because there was fucking more jobs. You know what I mean? This is the goddamn opposite of this. There's not going to be any fucking jobs, and there rarely are any jobs, you know. So then you add all these people onto. And I'm not saying I'm against it, but it's like, fuck. It's just numbers, you know. That's my rant. I hope you care about it. I do. You know. I really do. But again, I'm not. What am I? You know. What am I besides some person that has an illegal implant? I'm nobody. I don't have the power. I'm not the president of the United States. He has the power. I do not. The ones who legislate, the ones who create law, they have the power. The ones that literally enact law have the power. I do not have the power. Those are my concerns.